YouTube community. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about here in this part 2 series on the Black Church and the Great Debate. The family values has just went out the window. You know, it needs to be more prayer within the house. If y'all got anything that's satanic in the house, y'all need to just throw it in the trash can of history. Needs to be more home training. You know, we always blame it on the youth. The youth don't care. The good die young, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. You man enough and woman enough to lay down and have sex and have a child, you should be man enough and woman enough to raise that child. Until we get back to those lessons and those oaths and those laws, don't be surprised what you see what happen out in the street. It's always a cause and an effect. All you teaching them the doctrine. All you teaching them in the Holy Bible. Let me tell you something about that book. That book is in every hotel, motel. That book is in every church. That book cannot be cast out. It's here to stay. It is the pathway to success. When you fall off the beaten path, here comes your good old boy. If he tempt the greatest man to walk this earth, and you know a lot of people been bent over and took what the devil put in their face, the trick bag. Again, like I said, I'm gonna move around here. Family values, each one teach one. You know, you surprised what you see on social media. Little young women, little young sisters up there. This goes through all races and creeds. Young sisters up there posting themselves in their pantyhose or their thongs. Okay, you know, you just the feeders to the perverts. The perverts, you know, they're up on the internet. Then you wonder why people out here getting raped. Wonder why people out here getting mutilated. It's always a cause and effect. Again, we got to focus on the family values and the family unit and the black church. All of this coincides what I'm talking about. All of it is connected. That is the safe house. And the final court is God's court. And He's going to judge you accordingly, not man. That's the final say so. It's another thing. We need to understand that we don't run ourselves. You know, we are God's property. And that's half the problem. You got men around here that's been blessed with high IQs and knowledge, and they think they're gods. You're not gods. You're fully mistaken. You're an idiot if you think you're a god. That's the great trick. And that's why we have a lot of problems, because we got those who look upon other people as weak. We got people going in the church, but when they get out the church, they partying, and they not looking at the prostitute to smell like the public wolf. They're not looking at the bum to smell like a sanitation department. They're not helping them people, the downtrodden. They're not putting, you know, showing some love. They got a pocket full of money, act like it's gonna kill them. Charity at home spreads abroad. Charity in the church spreads abroad. But do people live by these doctrines and oaths and laws and commandments? No. Half of them don't. Well, as you know, some people go to church for a fashion show. You know, I got the new this, I got the new this. And no, that's not for that. Take the materialistic values out the church. Church is for you to study the Bible, you to study the laws of the Lord, not that stuff of the devil. See, people get it confused. And like I say, I may joke, but this is not a joke. Hell is going to be standing room, tickets sold out only. People seem like they're knocking the doors down to go to the fire. Wake up, folks. This thing is not a game. Ministers are not gods, they are men. It's like I said in my first video. Stop attacking the ministers. It's good to sit in the pews. You're not in that man's shoe. This man got to get up every morning. He got to prepare. He got to think what he going to say to a congregation of people. That takes courage. That takes kahunas, man. So, You got to realize this, brothers and sisters. These women and men of the cloth make mistakes just like any other person. You know, no one is short from sin. That's why we have churches. That's why we have deacons. That's why we have people for the sick and shut in to come to the house and pray for the sick and all of this. This is why it's instituted. We need to understand these things and comprehend and understand and stop going against the grain. Again, bench warmers. Come on. If you ain't doing nothing to help the problem, if you ain't doing nothing to enhance the situation and help the black church and the communities, hey man, be quiet. Close your mouth. Stay a bench warmer. Got a lot of jealousy in the black community. That's half of the problem. Crabs in the barrel syndrome. Every time. A lot of jealousy. And it's tearing the frame off of us. It's like the stuff I be doing on social media. I ain't saying I'm the smartest man in the world, but at least I got the kahunas to get on here and speak my mind. Not hide behind fake names, not hide behind alleged name. Y'all know, you know who you is, whoever posted that. Like, I really care, man. Might have been a woman, I don't care. I'll tell you something, I ain't on here to play social media beef games. So all y'all putting that stuff up on there, it's not gonna, it don't faze me. You're wasting your time. Go somewhere else. So that's immature. And I don't got time for immature stuff. This stuff is about information and trying to help people from just going straight into a hell's fire pit. That's what I'm here for, to prevent that. Like I said, this goes out to my family, non-family. This goes out to religious communities. This goes out to the non-religious communities. And brothers searching and sisters searching, trying to search for something. I made this a long video, but it needs to be addressed. Again, Alo Monk, Part 2, the great debate, the almighty black church, the black church. I'm gonna let it ride out. Part 2, baby. Leave your comments below. And haters, go somewhere else.